Hello everyone, it's Tammy and welcome to my 30th vlog. This is crazy. Whew, who knew that a couple of months ago I was going to keep this up like this. I think you guys like it and I appreciate all of you guys for saying so and for watching and all of that. So thank you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you. And I am on my way home from work right now, and it's kind of crummy out, so I thought I'd let you see the road for a little bit instead of my mug. I have to kind of hurry because I need to pick up Taz and take him to a vet appointment, and I'm running late from work because we had a late meeting that was added on, but it's actually a good thing, so I'm glad that I was able to make it. But now I just have to kind of rush a little bit just to get my boy and get him to the vet because I'm nervous about his cough. I don't know what in the world is still causing it. It could still be that he has kennel cough. I have a really good friend at work who has, her partner has a dog play center. I don't know what to call that. Dog days, or I don't even remember the name of her. And they go and they do daycare and stuff for the dog, and they also run a kennel and all of that. So she said that kennel cough is really like a cold for us, and that even though they get a shot of Bordetella to prevent it, that there's so many different strands that it could be anything. And she said so it's not uncommon that it lasts for a while, but that it is probably good that he's being checked out since it has lasted so long. And she said that although because he was a pound puppy, that it really could be that it's just a bad case and his immune system was low and he just has it. So I guess I shouldn't worry as much as I have been, but he's been sneezing a little bit lately too. So I guess though when she says it's a cold, it makes me feel a little bit better because that seems like what he has. So yay, I got that, I guess. I'm running this yellow light. Ooh, it almost turned off on me, but it didn't. Oh goodness, it's telling us to go that way, but this lane looks open. I'm just trying to make sure that I get home soonish because I didn't leave myself any time. If it gets to be, I don't know, 10 more minutes, I'll probably call my son and ask him to meet me at the vet with Taz. But luckily the vet's really close to the house, and luckily Taz loves to go bye-bye in the car. It was cute yesterday. I wanted to take a bye-bye in the car, and I was the only one in the house, and he was laying next to me on the floor, and I didn't look at him, and he was kind of sleeping. I thought he was sleeping. I'm not sure if he was I guess not in a deep sleep, but I said, "Does someone in this room want to go bye-bye in the car?" And he got up and ran to the door all excited. So that was cute. He's so sweet. I love this silly dog. He's my boy. Ooh, that was a Jaguar. And now there's a car up here that wants to over in our lane, hasn't waited in turn at all, and is just making their way up. And people, come on. Now we don't get to go, and that guy got to go, and he didn't wait at all, and he's supposed to be way behind me. Oh, it kills me. The nerve. Rude. I don't know if you guys have seen Von Queequee or Bon Que. I think it's Bon, Bonqueque on YouTube. But you guys need to look her up if you haven't seen her. And she does this Burger King rude scene, and it is hilarious. It cracks me up, and my daughter can do rude just like her. It sounds so funny. I cannot do it, but it's cute. And she is a comedian, and I don't remember her name. I want to say it's something Johnson. I don't know. She used to be a cheerleader for an NFL team, but I couldn't tell you which one. But she's real cute, and she's hilarious. So check out Bon Queequee if you have not seen it. Something else I have been watching on YouTube lately is Ask a Mortician. And this girl's name is Caitlin, and she is a mortician, and she talks about what it's like to be a mortician, and how we bury people and She owns a funeral home, and I don't know, I find it very interesting. So that's what I've been doing. Here, hold on. I guess I'll turn it toward me for a little bit because I don't know what view you guys like. But we just got started going, so yay, here we go. But yeah, Ask a Mortician is really good, and I like her personality. She kind of has a dry sense of humor, and she's a mortician, and it's just, the whole thing is just kind of entertaining to me. But she has some really good points about like people being cremated, and even the price of funerals, and how we pay for things and what we pay for. And she believes that people can do more for their dead loved ones than they normally do. Like she said, it's just been in the last 100 years that the funeral home has taken over the business of preparing the dead one's body and all of that. And it used to be all handled by the family, and now that's changed a whole lot. So she kind of, I'm not saying I would say she recommends a little more involvement if that's what you want to do. And she said there's a whole lot of ways to make funerals a lot less expensive than they are today. And I know I have told my family a million times that I don't want to be buried, and I know that some of you guys might have an objection to that, and I am, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, so please don't send me hate mail or tell me that I'm doing it wrong, because it's my body, and I want to be cremated, and I want my family to spread my ashes throughout wherever they want to. I know that my daughter and son have said that they wanted to keep a little bit in a little, something for themselves, so that they could put me on a necklace and wear me, or have me with them if they want to, or whatever. And all of that is perfectly fine. But I do not want to be buried. I am fine being burnt. I know that some of my very religious family members think that that's absolutely wrong, that you're not supposed to burn your body because that's what happens in hell. But I don't believe that, and everybody's entitled to your own opinion. So again, I don't want a lot of opinions. I'm not asking for your opinion on that. If you want to share what you want to do, that's fine, or whatever. But I don't even know why I'm talking about this, because it is pretty controversial. But I really like this show, and or this YouTube channel, and I don't want to be buried. I save that expense. Not that that's not the reason I don't want to. I just think it sounds claustrophobic and creepy, and I don't want to be in a box. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. My mom was actually cremated and then buried, which to me is, no, I don't want that. But she wanted to be buried next to my dad, who was just buried. And actually, I have plots. I have one for me and one for my husband next to my mom and dad. But I've told my brother that he can have mine, and because he has some too. And, if one of my children needs it or whatever, for God forbid, then, if that's what they want, that's fine. I will honor whatever anyone else wants. This is a totally personal decision to be made by the person as far as I'm concerned. So my husband might even want to be buried, which is great. If he wants to be buried, then if I go after him, I would be happy to fulfill his wishes, whatever those may be. But I also hope that my wishes are fulfilled as well. And my wishes are to be cremated, and I don't want to be in the ground. I mean, I know I'll eventually get into the ground and all of that. And I know it's not even me. It's just my body, which is not, I'm not worried about it at all. So, yeah, let's change to a little brighter subject, shall we? Although it is a kind of a crummy day. It's rained. It's been sunshiny. It's been everything. And it was humid. Now it's only 75 degrees. It was 91 earlier. I don't know. It was so humid at lunchtime. Nobody wanted to go out. It was crazy, crazy. I was going to go out for lunch, but I didn't even want to go out because it was just so yuck. So I ordered in and paid the delivery fee, but it was worth it. Oh, I'm making good time. Good time, good time, good time. Pick up that pooch and go to the vet. We actually passed the vet to go home, and then I'll just draw back and go back to the bed, or go back to the bed. Sorry, I know that's loud. I am going to turn you guys around again so that you can see what I'm talking about this Dollar Tree. There's the Harley Davidson building. They're getting that built quite along, or it's coming right along. I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but it's looking like it's going to be huge. But it might be parking lot too. I don't know how all that works. And then here is where the Dollar Tree is going to be. This was a Walgreens. If you remember, I said like in October, right, where Halloween stuff was out, it just closed immediately. Now it's going to be a Dollar Tree here on the right. So that's pretty exciting. That's way close to my house. So I am pleased as punch. I used to be able to walk over there. Now I wouldn't be able to, but I need to get back to my walking. It's good for me. So the vet is to the left, a little ways down. So I will just go home and get my pup and then be back out. So there, I just wanted you to see where the Dollar Tree is going to be. Super close to the house, which makes me happy pappy. Now there's another one that's not too far away. It's about 5 minutes, 6 minutes away at the mall. So I will have two within, a few miles. Probably this is probably a mile and a half away from the house. And the other one's probably 5 miles. So that's pretty cool. So work was good today. I think I told you guys that. And I'm taking Thursday and Friday off, and I am so happy about that. And I don't even know what I'm going to do exactly. I'm just going to do whatever I want to do. I know I need to work on my collaboration for my Julie Nutting doll. That has to post, I think, on Saturday, and I haven't even looked to see what I'm doing. I'm thinking I know what the theme is, but I am honestly not even positive on that. So I got to get that going. And I need to do my plan with me stuff for one of my planners for this week. I haven't done it yet. Oh well, I might just do it with next week's at the same time. And yeah, I want to craft with some of my new stuff. And I've organized a little bit. I could do a little more. I want my husband to hang that light in my room, but that probably won't happen before I'm off. So, oh well. But yeah, I need to meal plan. Fun stuff like that, which I actually find fun, so I don't mind that kind of thing at all. I love meal planning, even though I meal plan and we go out to eat. What's the point? All right, well, I am pulling into my neighborhood, so I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to get my pup, and I will talk with you all later. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday morning, and I am I'm taking Taz to the doctor. He's with me here in the car. They are a little bit concerned because he still has that cough, and they said that they gave him a small gun and a big gun as far as antibiotics go. So that last antibiotic that he was on, they really expected that to fix it, and since it didn't, they'd like to do some x-rays. So they want to observe him today and do x-rays today. So they said to bring him in before 8 or around 8, and then to pick him up around 3 so they can get a good assessment and do the x-rays sometime during the day. So that is what I'm on my way to do. So I'm hoping that praying that everything is absolutely fine, that it's just he's resistant to this antibiotic, and maybe the one that they gave him was wrong. He did say that his lungs sounded good. It didn't sound like he had pneumonia. He said that he was a little, his trachea is irritated, and tracheitis, so I guess it's like inflamed and irritated, and he said that that's not uncommon with kennel cough too, that would happen. So he said that this kind of dog is notorious for swallowing things that they shouldn't swallow, and for just all sorts of mischief, I guess, with it comes to his mouth. They're mouth feelers and mouth breathers lots of times, and that So anything in this part, if he could swallow it, or that it's possible that he did something like that too. Now, if it's not metal, the x-ray, of course, won't show that. So I think that's why they wanted to observe him too. So I'm really just praying that everything is okay, and that, we'll come back and get him and they'll say, no big deal, he's fine. It's just he needs this or that or whatever. And he also has been spitting up some yuck, which leads him to say he has some sort of infection somewhere. So hopefully that will be taken care of too. And he said that he wants to get a sample of that yuck so he can figure out what antibiotic he needs to give him, because you can't just you can, and he said he would actually, but he's a cool vet. He was like, we could just try whatever and hope that it works, but this will be a more detailed specimen, and it will be able to know exactly what he has so that they can figure it out and fix it. So that is where we're going right now. So I did not leave for work earlier. I am going to drop him off and then head that way. And then my son actually has an appointment today at 2:30, and then I need to pick up Taz after that appointment, and then I have a meeting tonight at 6. So I don't know if I'll be back on or not, I guess is what I'm trying to say, at least today. I'm going to try to give you an update of what is going on with Taz as soon as I know something. And I guess that's it. I really appreciate all of your kind thoughts and prayers and thinking of him, and just, giving me ideas and all of that. I really appreciate all of it. I know that you guys are doing it from your heart, and that means a lot. So thank you very much. And I will let you know. We're here. Bye-bye. Hi, everyone. It's Tammy, and I have Alex and his friend Tyler here, and we are on our way to do something a little crazy. We're going to go get Alex's ear pierced. And not just his ear, but like the top part of his ear, like the cartilage. So we are going to a tattoo parlor, and they require his mom to be there so I can hold his hand. So that is where we are headed today. We were going to go yesterday, but it was crazy.
You start vlogging. I'm going to. I'm finishing up this one.
They have a YouTube channel too. And if they don't mind, I can link theirs to mine below so you guys can check out Tyler and Alex's vlogs. They're TNA vlogs, so you'll have to check that out. All of their antics. So I didn't get to finish saying what happened to my poor little pooch either. So let me tell you guys, after I picked him up from the vet yesterday, they said that they found something in the x-rays that was a little concerning. His lymph node in his chest, or a lymph node in his chest, is inflamed and a little yucky looking. And so they're a little bit worried about that, but they're not sure if it's like a bacterial infection, because it could be caused by that, or it could be something else. So we're going to go with the bacterial infection right now, and they put him on a super strong antibiotic. And if he isn't better by Monday, I'm supposed to call them back, and they're going to do a urine sample and then a throat culture and have that tested for something, I don't remember the name of it, histoblastoma, I think is the name of it. It's actually kind of bizarre because I actually have it in my eyes that I've gotten, I guess, in childhood. The eye doctor sees it when I go to get my annual checkup. He says that he watches it to make sure that it doesn't move, and he doesn't have any thinking that it will. But it's bizarro even more. Like, this is Aaron Brockovich moments. My ex-husband also has it, and his moved like in his eyes, and he is now legally blind because his was like a worse case than mine. Then it moved, and it was gross. He had to get like shots in his eyeball and all sorts of things, and nothing seemed to work. But the good thing for the dog is that if that's it, there is a cure, and it's a long, expensive cure, but there's a cure. So that's a good thing. If it's not that, then they're going to have to look at ruling out cancer, see if it's that. But I'm not going to go thinking about that yet. I'm thinking that it's going to get cured with this antibiotic that he's on. He's had his doses for yesterday and his doses for today, and I'm hoping that by tomorrow he's going to be feeling better. So that's where we are with that. And the little Tasman So I'm going to end this part right now, and then I will be back at the tattoo parlor. You want to say anything, Al? Let's see your ears before anything. There's the before picture. There he is. Here's the choices.
Are these the choices?
Probably. Oh, that's a navel ring. Those are gauges. I don't know. You're not gonna get a gauge. That looks like maybe those are.
Which one?
We're going to kind of gauge this side. I think I got it right.
Well, we're back home and they wouldn't let us film, so I took a few pictures and those will be posted, so you'll see those too. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and thanks for making vlog number 30. Woo! A fun one. Bye-bye.